Thanks, Jim. This morning, I want to share with you a couple of stories from the road to Springfield that I think illustrate what the program means to the kids who participate. Last winter, we received the kind of email that sticks with you. It was from Amy Gardner, whose 12-year-old daughter, Reese, was competing in Arkansas. Reese had been battling leukemia for almost a year. That meant numerous procedures, chemotherapy, radiation, lots of hospital admits. It was a tough time for Reese. So Amy said to her, "Maybe you ought to skip the hoop shoot this year." Reese said, "No way." She might have inserted a colorful word for emphasis. Because the hoop shoot gave her something to look forward to. Gave her something to think about beside her illness. Let her be like all the other kids, the ones who didn't have cancer. So throughout her treatment, Reese continued to work out, practiced, shoot free throws. When the lodge competition rolled around, she hit 8 of her first 10 shots. In her second set, she sank her first shot, and then the next one, and the next one. Pretty soon, she had everyone's attention. The girl with cancer who couldn't miss. 5 in a row, 10 in a row. When her 15th straight shot sank through the net, every parent in the bleachers stood and cheered. Every parent but one. Amy was fighting back tears. Her daughter was on the court, doing what she loved, just like all the other girls. But unlike them, she was going to district. Reese made it all the way to the state finals. Out west, an 11-year-old named Matt Boyd went on a deep run. When Matt was 7, he lost his right arm in a car crash. Some of you might remember a one-armed pitcher named Jim Abbott. Over the years, there have been exceptional athletes who have overcome an obstacle like that. Matt's only 11. He might turn out to be one of them. But the thing is, he doesn't have to be an exceptional athlete to compete in our contest because it's a level playing field. If he could learn to shoot a free throw one-handed, with his offhand, he could compete. So he practiced, and he learned, and man, that little kid could shoot. He advanced all the way to the regional finals before meeting his match. One more story. On the eve of the national finals, we had dinner on the center court at the Basketball Hall of Fame. Afterward, a mother came up to me and said, "You probably don't remember me." But I did remember her. 2 years ago at the finals, I met her daughter, Lauren. Back then, keep going. Back then, a classmate of Lauren's had been diagnosed with a brain tumor. Lauren wanted to help, so she decided to raise money for medical expenses. Lauren asked her friends and neighbors to pledge money for made free throws during the hoop shoot contest. She got a bunch of pledges, sank a bunch of free throws, kept winning contests. She raised more than $8,000 for her friend. The foundation even kicked in $250, which is why her mother was coming up to thank me. But really, I should be thanking her for letting her daughter participate in our program, because that's a great idea, and we want to encourage more kids to use the hoop shoot to raise money for things they care about.